5 or 6. 5 or 6. 5 or 6. 5 or 6 or 6. Hey, that's good start.
DJ Murph, turn the fuck up.
Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, then I wake and bake. Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning.
Flight school DJs, I see you.
Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, thinking about that cake.
Whoop whoop, morning Hayes, how are you?
I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, then I wake and bake.
Morning, Roman.
Wake and bake. My money straight. Please don't call my phone if it ain't about that cake. We smoking grapes. Them Swiss are sweets. Hot boxing out the whip, my nigga fuck police. Pull up with your bitch, smoking loud packs. Waking, baking, fucking, cause she like that. I'ma buy the sack, fuck the price tag. Fuck the work, then I get it right back. Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, I wake and bake. Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, smoke a box of grapes. Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in
Roman
the
brought
morning,
over the
thinking
black
about
widow.
that cake. Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, then I wake and bake.
Wake up in the morning and I wake and bake. Jugging off for pounds, started from an eighth. Bags of the gas, bitch, that's major weight. You can call my phone and get this shit today. Bad yellow bitch, but her titties fake. Fuck that with no rubber, gave her tummy ache. Smoke it every day because I beat the case. Ballin' on these niggas like a fadeaway.
Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, then I wake and bake. Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, smoke a box of grapes. Wake and bake, I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, thinking about that cake.
Morning, D. How are you?
I wake and bake. Wake up in the morning, then I wake and bake.
Red,
Yeah.
white, and American blue.
Oh man.
By David Morris.
Coming live from the heartland in a nowhere town. Dozing off in homeroom, dreaming about getting out. Fixing up an old Chevy and driving around. Skipping rocks by the river and waiting to be found. It's for the kids working summers out on their family farm. 10-hour days in the sun, setting them early alarms. Birds chirping, roosters crowing at the daybreak of dawn. This for family traditions that we carrying on.
Well,
this for
if you came
active
out,
duty
hey,
servicemen and women who are representing
we would
overseas,
definitely get
defending our
you
freedoms,
nice
missing
and
their
late,
family dinners.
for
This
sure.
for all the veterans coming home and just starting over, dealing with stuff we can't understand in the mind of a soldier. This for the
got your duct tape?
flashbacks, the nightmares, the memories, the good times, the bad
problem.
times, how it was and how it's meant to be. We'll get through this together. Someday I hope eventually. I just pray I'm alive to receive the blessings sent from me. Shout out to my country folk, the working class, the little guy. Some of us don't want to be famous. We want a simple life, a healthy and a happy family. We just want to get it right. A house and a steady job and a cold beer on a Friday night. I got the red, white, and American blues.
I hear
I'm
you
in
there,
hand-me-down
G.
Levi's
I
and
hear you
cowboy
there.
boots.
Well,
I've
I
been
don't
lied to
mind
my
going
whole life
to
now. I'm in
town
search of
or
the
the
truth.
village,
And my Cherokee doing 90 on
but I hate
McCorkle Avenue. I
going
write my
to
name on the wall
what
so they know
everyone
me.
at camp
They keep
calls
hating on me, hungry like a buffet
going
of
to
shownies.
town.
It's me and the
Cowboy,
homies,
that's
yeah, we
not
got each
town,
other,
that's
but this
fucking
little town is
madhouse.
lonely. Just cause we went to high
But
school
it-
together don't
then
mean that you
some of the
know me,
madhouses
maybe
are
I'll get
finished.
out. I drive a country
That's
mile. This was single
a
moms who
way
work 2
better
jobs to a
Madhouse
4-day
compared
house.
to
For all my
Edmonton
brothers who
and
ain't here, I know
Winnipeg.
they'd be proud. I know they up there looking down. Don't worry, I got us now. I'm in a beat up Chevy truck. I'm driving fast, I'm revving up. I'm trying to leave all of my problems, but they just ain't letting up. I got some demons trying to knock me down, but I keep getting up. Everybody's disappointing me, so I keep stepping up. This that West Virginia 304 live, Appalachian vibes. Get up off the phone and go outside. Should go for a drive, walk into the woods and stare up at the sky and appreciate the beauty in this world. You only got one life to live. Go on, live it. And if some shit needs forgiving, just forgive it. Cause life is precious, man. It could be gone in an instant. It's about appreciating the moment of really being in it. Ay, I got the red, white, and American blues. When you come from where I come from, you got nothing to lose. People gon' hate on you anyways, you got nothing to prove. Just stay focused, set goals, and make sure you follow through. I have nightmares of seeing my friends dying on the ground. Hear mama's crying, I'm in a black tie and it's quiet now. The sad thing is it's happened too many times to fucking count. So the second they start talking about popping pills, I'm out, I'm turning that shit off. Get lost, get well. We don't glorify this shit right here, we get those people help. They sent 3 million pills to a small town in West Virginia, while American families mourn, these companies get richer. It's crooked pharma, it's pocketed politicians, doctors writing prescriptions, enabling addiction. It's the stigma attached to dependency that people judge but don't listen. They'll engage from a distance and start treating you different. I'm barely alive, buried inside, it's very confined, it's scary, I'm blind, I'm wary, I'm dying, I'm bearing the weight of the world on my shoulders and biding my time, out of my mind, I'm waiting for God to send me a sign. I got the red, white, and American blues. Go out there and make a difference, don't just stare at the news. Follow your dreams, aim for the stars, but remember the truth. The top of the mountain's always got the scariest views.
Another one. David Morris, Sawtown.
You a country girl, you a bad thing, you my little babe. You deserve it all, front porch in a wedding ring. Brand new truck and a brand new last name. Feeling like a king, baby girl, you a small town queen. Yeah, small town queen. Yeah, little bad road angel, American dream. Rolling out the red carpet tonight for my small town queen. Yeah, girl, you working hard, pulling double shifts, serving up drinks, trying to act like you loving it. Coming home late, telling me you've had enough of it. You just wanna up and quit, girl, keep doing your thing. Hey, you amazing, girl, you my favorite. High school nights, we was chilling in the basement. Fruity lip balm on, I can still taste it. Little Garth Brooks on the radio station. You wanna go, we can run away, but don't forget that tomorrow is another day. I ain't gonna let you worry, it ain't nothing, babe. We gon' be okay. We gon' be okay. You a country girl, you a bad thing, you my little babe. You deserve it all, front porch in a wedding ring. Brand new truck and a brand new last name. Feeling like a king, baby girl, you a small town queen. Yeah, small town queen. Yeah, little bad road angel, American dream. Rolling out the red carpet tonight for my small town queen. I love you, baby, I ain't gonna leave ya. I ain't playing when I say that I need ya. Shotgun rider in the front with your feet up, laughing while you turning up my speakers. Let it bump now, turn it up loud. We could park somewhere near your mama's old house. We could talk about life, we could lay that seat down. We can make a little love tonight while the music plays, and take a little walk on the riverbanks. I'ma pull you in close, I'ma keep you safe. Girl, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You a country girl, you a bad thing, you my little babe. You deserve it all, front porch in a wedding ring. Brand new truck and a brand new last name. Feeling like a king, baby girl, you a small town queen. Yeah, small town queen. Yeah, little bad road angel, American dream. Rolling out the red carpet tonight for my small town queen. I ain't even know they made them like
Dusty
you.
Lee, Country Road.
Is that natural? Oh my, God's blessed you. I'm certain that he broke the mold. And my eyes drive around you. 'Cause you got curves.
I'll definitely have to check it out.
Don't ever question. It's a blessing. I wanna test it.
Hey, Chrissy, how are you?
On that country road. Don't even really wanna sound like that. Don't even really get
sorry, I was
down
out
like
sharing.
that. No,
Like
I really
everyone
will
else
respect
is.
you, never will neglect you. Just
have
wanna
it.
be next to
Make sure you hit
you.
the subscribe
And girl, you make it hard for me, take it how you like. Oh, you do the job for me, yeah. And I can't help but sit back and
If you're
cherish
on
every inch.
Twitch, hit the follow.
You can make it gloss, step it
You're
stop. My
on,
jaw don't stand a chance why you make it trip it
Live,
y'all. I just
say,
visualize all that ass
follow,
in my palm.
and,
Rubbing tongues, touching,
share.
playing, lick it long,
You're on
lick it long.
YouTube,
Oh my,
subscribe.
God's blessed you. I'm certain that he broke
Discord,
the
I'm not
mold.
sure. I
And
haven't
my
done much
eyes
on
drive around you. 'Cause you got curves of a country road. Don't ever question. It's a blessing. I wanna test it. Take my
No, he
time
wasn't
on
on
that country
yesterday.
road. I got a feeling you ain't never been bad, but that's the feeling that you're making me have. I provide
I
the
have,
blessing, I give the
updates.
lesson. Can I have a test run? Ay.
from last
If you give me
week's
the go, I take a journey
in,
down your road. No one's traveled before.
COVID
Henny,
camp.
many, money, mo. Random
More
kisses to show.
disturbing
I love
news.
your body from your head to your toe. Head to your toe. From the jump, we gon' rock and roll.
Canada.
Smooth as it can go. Long drop and fill me up with fuel. Just to let you know.
But
girl,
I
you
want
got
to
it
know
all. Mind, body, soul. Headboard to the wall. Only
what,
bumping, we gon' do. We gon' oh my, God's blessed you.
the other
I'm
was.
certain that he broke the mold.
What other
And my eyes
circumstances
drive
could
around you.
put someone
You
into
got
one of those
curves of a
stands?
country road. Don't
And
ever
I
question,
sadly got that
question.
information.
It's a blessing. I wanna test it.
Some
Take
questions
my time
shouldn't
on
be
that country
answered, but
road.
Bro, whoa. Creepy as hell. You've been staring at me for like 30 minutes. Are you gonna buy the truck or not? Super awkward.
County.
Huge house on some acres, feeling lonely. Big truck, big block, plenty ponies. Country race, country pay, yeah, homie. But hey, I like to keep up with the
Dusty Lee and
Joneses.
David
I like to
Jones.
keep up with the Joneses. I like to keep up with the Joneses. I like to keep up with the Joneses. I like to keep up with the Joneses. I'm a perfect mix of city slicking and shine sipping. Country boy that look, dress, and sound different. Yeah. I'm all about the finer things. Chevy dripping mud, but it's sitting on some shiny things. Chrome grill, I gave my truck a facelift. So high, it's looking like a spaceship. Inside peanut butter like it made a jiffy. I blow my money on a tour cause I can't take it with me. Women love me everywhere I go. Plus I'm fly, B-I-N-G-O. Camouflage to the drama, might not even know. My boys packing heat like G.I. Joe. Yo, don't like to brag cause that ain't even me. Haters mad cause I'm all that they can't be. I wave a flag so that everybody see. I'm living the American dream, know what I mean? Ayy. Huge house on some acres, feeling lonely. Big truck, big block, plenty ponies. Country race, country pay, yeah, homie. But ayy, I like to keep up with the Joneses. 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 I like to keep up with the Joneses.
I can't lie, spinning grip on the kicks. I've been making way more money rapping than laying bricks. Break ground, the foundation is laid. I got ducks in a row and every do is over double paid. And that spells trouble, double-breasted, tailor-made, bust bubbles. No more private and plane, just space shuttles. I be on the launch pad calling plays in the huddle. Blast off, another level, oh, I'm about to take it. You might lose your appetite, it's elevation. Yeah, I'm steadily on the climb, infinity and beyond. It's all about the vibe. Guilty of the grind, otherwise I'm innocent. I took a loss, learned to crawl just to win again. Don't be mad when you see me reaping benefits. If you trying to keep up with Jones, get up and get it in.
Huge house on some acres, feeling lonely. Big truck, big block, plenty ponies. Country race, country pay, yeah, homie. But ayy, I like to keep up with the Joneses. I like to keep up with the Joneses.
time I shared
I like to keep up with the Joneses.
Back to the stack. Where did I leave off?
Dusty Lee, get up, boy. I don't pay you to sleep.
I wasn't sleeping, Mr. Jones. I was praying.
Should be
Praying that
fine.
one day that I could have a status.
I'm
in such a beautiful house that you might
peeking
be
over
at.
the volume of the song.
Dusty Lee, I want you to know.
Don't
With
think
enough of
you have
your
mics
hard work,
open.
time, and your dedication, I'm gonna buy me another one.
All right, Mr. Jones. Get you another one then.
All right then.
Thanks for having my back, Frank.
Burden, save our children.
Picture this, 4-year-old little girl, she don't play much. She don't smile, she don't laugh, she don't say much. She don't know what it is to be a kid, she don't have any friends but grown men. And what they want, you know what they want, what they paid for. Nobody think about the children till they take yours. And nobody could imagine this could ever happen, to have a kidnapper living next door. The truth could bring tears. 1.2 million children a year, 1.1 COVID deaths worldwide. You won't help save the kids, but you will live in fear. The more that I hear, more disgusted I get that the world could commit so much horrible So for the children, used, bruised and abused, to you I refuse to forget. I'll be looking for any other signs. If something isn't right, you can say it with your eyes. Tell me how a mother can sell her own baby and live with it for the rest of her life. Man, it's crazy. We know about the raping, we hear about the torture and all of the stories of horror, but we just ignore them. They don't want to do it, but somebody force them. But what about the third trimester abortion? Who buys the fetus? Who sets the prices? Some kids will never know how precious life is. They get pumped full of drugs and lay their life that you ain't ready for the truth. But how hot this mic is, I gotta tell it. If you can ignore this, then you heartless. I know we can take more out of the darkness. And before they make your kid a target, pedophiles should die before charges. Did you know in the year of 2020, statistics still show 1 out of 10 kids will be victims of human trafficking? And that this year alone, 200,000 of them kids
Maybe it's
are
the
in the
headphones
U.S.
on your
There's
end.
130
I haven't
people
heard any
being
complaints
trafficked
from
every hour
anyone else.
worldwide, day or night, rain or
I
shine.
should be
30 million
just
children have lost
at
their
the
childhoods
same
to this
level of
horrendous activity.
just
So I
above
don't know
this
about
song.
you, but for me, this is unacceptable. And change must happen. Look,
What the needle
there's
says.
kids being trafficked and trapped in a world that you don't think exists. The adults that they trusted to teach them and guide them through life. These people are sick. I look at these pictures of innocent children, not all of them taken, but all of them missed. And I just been praying that somebody's coming to save them and make them feel happy and bliss. You do not need a cape or superpowers to be a hero. Let's save our children. Let's spread awareness. See me, I'm willing to step up and speak on behalf of the millions of people who fight in this war of child trafficking, the rich and the poor, of all races, selling kids like a store. In y'all's faces, I can't take it no more. Their future depends on us. Right here in this nation, we love and endure. They're hungry and cold, some sleep on the floor. They keep their head down, not allowed to look forward. Some never felt love, they only felt force. What if we could find them all and bring them home and heal them? Could we come together? Could we work together? Could we stay together now to save our children?
Yes, they do.
You may or may not be aware of this very eye-opening leaked information from Canada, which seems to provide a roadmap for the next phase of the COVID agenda into 2021. I haven't personally been able to verify the authenticity of this information. Nevertheless, the reason I'm going to cover it
This
today
video
is
was
because at
released
least some of it
after
is certainly
or
plausible
before
given the
the,
trajectory we appear to be
last
heading in
week.
globally, and given what
That's
we know
why
about
he
the
didn't
UN
have the
Agenda 21,
verification,
2030,
but
and
we
the World
have
Economic
verified
Forum's
it.
Great Reset
So-
plans. I'll let you make up your own mind as to what you think of this article. It's from CanadianReport.ca. Dear,
Thank you,
and the name has
Chrissy.
been removed, I want to provide you some very important information. I'm a committee member within the Liberal Party of Canada. I sit within several committee groups, but the information I am providing is originating from the Strategic Planning Committee, which is steered by the PMO. I need to start off by saying that I'm not happy doing this, but I have to. As a Canadian, and more importantly, as a parent who wants a better future not only for my children, but for other children as well. The other reason I am doing this is because roughly 30% of the committee members are not pleased with the direction this will take Canada, but our opinions have been ignored and they plan on moving forward toward their goals. They have also made it very clear that nothing will stop the planned outcomes. The roadmap and aim was set out by the PMO and is as follows. Phase in secondary lockdown restrictions on a rolling basis, starting with major metropolitan areas first and expanding outward, expected by November 2020. This sounds plausible to me, given that many world governments are considering a second lockdown, and in fact, at the time of making this video, Ireland has just been placed back into a second lockdown for 6 weeks. Rush the acquisition of, or construction of, isolation facilities across every province and territory, expected by December 2020. Daily new cases of COVID-19 will surge beyond capacity of testing, including increases in COVID-related deaths, following the same growth curves, expected by end of November 2020. Complete and total secondary lockdown, much stricter than the first, and second rolling phase restrictions, expected by end of December 2020, early January 2021. Reform and expansion of the unemployment program to be transitioned into the Universal Basic Income program, expected by Q1 2021. We've of course been talking about universal basic income for quite a while now, so this also sounds plausible. Projected COVID-19 mutation and/or co-infection with secondary virus referred to as COVID-21, leading to a third wave with much higher mortality rate and higher rate of infection expected by February 2021. This would be gravely concerning and might quickly stop any dissident movement in its tracks, as the narrative would shift to COVID has mutated. Those crazy conspiracy theorists were wrong all along. It could be possible that dissidents would be scapegoated as the reason for the new outbreak. Also, could this be Pandemic 2 that Bill Gates has previously talked about?
The idea of a bioterrorist attack is kind of the nightmare scenario because they're a pathogen with a high death rate would be picked. Now, the good news is, I'm not trying to depress you, it's tough enough right now. Too late. Most of the work we're going to do to be ready for Pandemic 2, I call this Pandemic 1, most of the work we'll do to be ready for that are also the things we need to do to minimize the threat of bioterrorism. So we, we'll have to prepare for the next one. That, I'd say is, will get attention this time. So we, we'll have to prepare for the next one. That, I'd say is,
it is if people
will
continue
get
to allow this
attention
to happen
time.
and don't say fuck you government and overthrow the
I'd
government
say is,
as a whole.
Will get
This is what's
attention
coming.
this time.
No ifs, ands, ors, or buts about
That,
it. I'm safer than
I'd
most
say
people
is,
because I'm in the country, but
will
this
get
clearly
attention this
outlines
time.
what's to come, and even I'm not necessarily safe. I have to make sure I have something mobile and functional in that regard because they're getting ready to bring in the military.
That will get attention this time. It's incredible that he could say that and not be challenged on it. What do you mean by that, Bill? Do you know something that we don't? How do you know what viruses are coming next? And why are you smiling about this? A new, more deadly virus released in the next few months would be a major blow to the resistance movement, in my opinion, and would likely cow the general public back into further submission to government mandates. Daily new cases of COVID-21 hospitalizations and COVID-19 and COVID-21 will exceed medical care facilities' capacity, expected Q1 to Q2 2021. Enhanced lockdown restrictions, referred to as third lockdown, will be implemented. Full travel restrictions will be imposed, including inter-province and intercity, expected Q2 2021. Transitioning of individuals into the Universal Basic Income program, expected mid-Q2 2021. That's a lot sooner than I would have expected. Projected supply chain breakdowns, inventory shortages, large economic instability, expected late Q2 2021. deployment of military personnel into major metropolitan areas, as well as all major roadways, to establish travel checkpoints, restrict travel and movement, provide logistical support to the area, expected by Q3 2021. So far, this sounds pretty much what I had anticipated was going to happen, but the timescale seems a little premature. This all seems way too fast, in my opinion. But it is possible that the globalists are accelerating their plans, given that they really aren't encountering as much resistance as they probably thought they would. This next part is where things get really heavy. Along with that provided roadmap, the Strategic Planning Committee was asked to design an effective way of transitioning Canadians to meet an unprecedented economic endeavour, one that would change the face of Canada and forever alter the lives of Canadians. What we were told was that in order to offset what was essentially an economic collapse on an international scale, that the federal government was going to offer Canadians a total debt relief. This is how it works. The federal government will offer to eliminate all personal debts, mortgages, loans, credit cards, etc., which all funding will be provided to Canada by the IMF under what will become known as the World Debt Reset Program. In exchange for acceptance of this total debt forgiveness, the individual would forfeit ownership of any and all property and assets forever. The individual would also have to agree to partake in the COVID-19 and COVID-21 vaccination schedule, which would provide the individual with unrestricted travel and unrestricted living, even under a full lockdown, through the use of photo identification referred to as Canada's Health Pass. This is basically what we've suspected all along, although I did not anticipate an individual debt forgiveness program. We've known about health passports like COVID Pass, Common Pass, and the Health Passport Ireland for some time now. We've also known that they have wanted to introduce a world where we couldn't travel, work, go to the shops without being involved in a digital beast system. Essentially, it's join the population control network or get left behind, become a pariah, cut off from basic services, and cut off from the ability to buy food or have a job or any kind of life, really. You'll be on the fringes of society. No vaccine passport, no life, basically. Gaining access to public buildings, shops, businesses, public transport will require a person to be vaccinated and to display their vaccine status using the app on their phone upon entry into the premises. This means the end of privacy and freedom, and the face masks were the first mandate that served as a slow grooming process of the general public. Bribing people with debt forgiveness would make sense given that we know the IMF has offered bribes to other nations to impose lockdowns and tighter controls, Belarus, of course, being a nation that rejected such an offer. I could imagine here in Ireland that by the first quarter of 2021, it's likely that most small to medium businesses on the high street and around the country will be completely shuttered permanently, which of course was the point of lockdowns and restrictions to begin with, to make them unworkable, to destroy all SMEs and force 99% of people into poverty and state dependence on welfare. The government will then transition from welfare to universal basic income, which essentially makes everyone in the country a kind of employee of the government. And then the government can determine whether you get paid or not based on your level of compliance with their authority. The universal basic income will likely be incorporated eventually into a cashless society. We'll be told cash has to be phased out in order to stop the spread of COVID. We're already starting to see more and more businesses no longer accepting cash. The globalists have wanted a cashless society for decades. That's not a secret. I've covered this story over the past couple of years. Apparently, COVID sticks to banknotes and coins, but not to things like bank cards, paper receipts, and newspapers. The fact that Joe Normie can't see this blatantly obvious agenda just goes to show that the public school system must be designed to reduce intelligence. With a cashless society, your bank account gets reduced to little more than a kind of PayPal account. Many of you probably know what it's like to get suspended on social media for posting something edgy or critical of the dominant mainstream narrative. Now apply the same kinds of super sensitive, politically biased terms of service and community guidelines of a major social network like Twitter or Facebook to your bank. Imagine your bank suspending you for several days because you said something they didn't like on social media or at a political protest, or because the social credit surveillance state detected that you broke the lockdown restrictions or didn't wear a face mask in public. They may even suspend you permanently. Whatever the reason might be, your funds could be suspended. Access to your money could be temporarily cut off for a few days in order to pressure you into compliance and prevent further dissent. So I'll continue with the article. Committee members asked who would become the owner of the forfeited properties and assets in that scenario, and what would happen to lenders or financial institutions. We were simply told the World Debt Reset Program will handle all of the details. Several committee members also questioned what would happen to individuals if they refused to participate in the World Debt Reset Program, or the Health Pass, or the vaccination schedule. And the answer we got was very troubling. Essentially, we were told it was our duty to make sure we came up with a plan to ensure that would never happen. We were told it was in the individual's best interest to participate. Wow, that sounds very ominous. When several committee members pushed relentlessly to get an answer, we were told that those who refused would first live under the lockdown restrictions indefinitely, and that over a short period of time, as more Canadians transitioned into the debt forgiveness program, the ones who refused to participate would be deemed a public safety risk and would be relocated into isolation facilities. Once in those facilities, they would be given two options: participate in the debt forgiveness program and be released, or stay indefinitely in the isolation facility under the classification of a serious public health risk and have their assets seized. Sound like concentration camps or gulags to me. As it currently stands, it is very unlikely, in my view, that the public would consent to a total loss of private property rights, unless, of course, the economic crash leads to staggering, devastating levels of global poverty and is coupled with the possible threat of starvation due to the breakdown in international supply chains. Many countries, including my own, can't really feed their populations without global supply chains. It is, however, inevitable that private property would be another major target of this agenda. After all, communists always want to take away private property rights. Remember that World Economic Forum article from 2016? Welcome to 2030. I own nothing, have no privacy, and life has never been better. This article is in the category of global agenda and the fourth industrial revolution. And it basically gives a glimpse into what looks like a dystopian outcome of the Agenda 2030 Sustainable Development Goals plan. In this future, people don't own their homes. Everything they use, including right down to their kitchen utensils, are rented on a subscription model. They live in shared accommodation with strangers and make use of public transport and/or self-driving electric cars. They are unable to venture outside of the city limits to the countryside, as these areas are deemed off-limits to human beings in order to maintain biodiversity and the natural environment, etc. The cities are all smart and maintained with mass surveillance. No one has any real freedom. Their towns and cities are also in compliance with the green agenda, streets are pedestrianised, and traffic congestion is non-existent, just as the lockdowns were designed to achieve. As we know by now, COVID, of course, was a smokescreen for pushing this green agenda. Anyway, by crashing the economy, making it so that people are unable to work, unable to pay their bills, loans, mortgages, and may in fact lose their homes, desperation may set in. This, of course, is another Hegelian dialectic. Create a major economic problem, a major collapse, generate mass panic, and then offer an economic solution with onerous terms and conditions and caveats. You'll be permitted to keep the roof over your head and to eat food, so long as the roof over your head belongs to the globalist banksters, and so long as you accept life as cattle in a digitally connected farm where you have no bodily sovereignty, vaccinated, tracked, monitored, and controlled. Would people be willing to trade freedom and property rights for basic survival in a technocratic future? The destruction of all SMEs via lockdowns and unworkable social distancing policies has always been about eliminating the economic independence of the middle class and driving everyone down into poverty where they can be controlled. Also, by making those businesses unworkable, it massively drives down property prices, and then all of those buildings and units on the high street can be bought up for pennies on the dime. This has always been a massive wealth transfer. Only massive global corporations that are already on side with the New World Order will survive, and they will enjoy a significant monopoly, especially in an increasingly digital online age. The article continues. So, as you can imagine, after hearing all of this, it turned into quite the heated discussion and escalated beyond anything I've ever witnessed before. In the end, it was implied by the PMO that the whole agenda will move forward no matter who agrees with it or not. That it won't just be Canada, but in fact all nations will have similar roadmaps and agendas. That we need to take advantage of the situations before us to promote change on a grander scale for the betterment of everyone. The members who were opposed and ones who brought up key issues that would arise from such a thing were completely ignored. Our opinions and concerns were ignored. We were simply told to just do it. All I know is that I don't like it, and I think it's going to place Canadians into a dark future. Regardless as to the authenticity of the information here, we have predicted something similar to this over the past few months. We know how hellish and dystopian the Great Reset and the Fourth Industrial Revolution could turn out to be. We're already living in a nightmarish New World Order as it is. No human contact, no love, no hugs, no hobbies, no handshakes, no leisure pursuits, no public gatherings, no family get-togethers, no parties, no pubs, no concerts, no spontaneity in life, no meaning, no joy, no smiles, no hope, no point. This is intolerable, and it's designed to be intolerable. As Justin Barrett pointed out in his speech, if there's someone in your life who keeps making you miserable, that might actually be their intent all along. But there is something you must consider. As dark as things may seem, I believe that we've been given a gift, those of us who can see at least. It's an ability to see the truth, and there has never been a greater privilege to be on the side of all that is good, righteous, and beautiful in this life, all that is meaningful. We get the opportunity to stand against the darkest, most powerful, insidious, satanic, and psychotic evil that humanity has ever faced. We should see this as an honor and a privilege, because the quality of life, and indeed human life itself, is under such attack. There has never been a better time to truly be alive in every sense of the word, because life and the value of truly living it to its fullest has never been more important, more precious, and more worthy of appreciation and protection. Most of humanity all over the world does not understand or realize that the very essence of being human is under attack. To truly be human is to be free to be exactly who and what we are, and to live as freely as we possibly can with each other, accepting all of the risks that come with being in the world and of the world. Those of us who see the truth have been called to defend this, no matter what the costs to ourselves, and no matter how difficult the challenge may be. There is no higher a responsibility and no cause more noble. The challenge is so tremendously great because it is so worthwhile.
Bro, don't you need a car wash? Hell yeah, let's go get a car wash.
When I pull up in the whip, they be saying goddamn. When I hop out with my shawty, they be saying goddamn. They never show me love, now they see I got bands, now they saying goddamn. When I pull up in the whip, they be saying goddamn. When I hop out with my shawty, they be saying goddamn. They never show me love, now they see I got bands, now they saying goddamn. Goddamn. They hating, I guess I gave them a reason. Feel like Roddy Rich, cause I've been ballin' every season. Got them 24s with 14 inches wide. Hop up in my rack up, catch a vibe. Cause you know that F-250 go vroom vroom. Girl, you looking like a star, I can take you to the moon. They never show me love till they seen I got bands. I'm the man, gotta ask you what's the plan when I pull up. When I pull up in the whip, they be saying stop seeing the potential and see things for what they was. I was living in a dream, baby. But you know I keep my wallet in that green state. Cause you know that F-250 go vroom, vroom. Got a body shaking when that speaker boom, boom. They never show me love till they seen I got bands. I'm the man, got them asking what's the plan when I pull up. When I pull up in the whip, they be saying goddamn. When I hop out with my shawty, they be saying goddamn. They never show me love, now they see I got bands. Now they saying goddamn. When I pull up in the whip, they be saying goddamn. When I hop out with my shawty, they be saying goddamn. They never show me love, now they see I got bands. Now they saying goddamn. Goddamn. I'm looking fly when I pull up. Got my girl on my side when I pull up. Got them big ties when I pull up. Yeah, I got the bread turning heads when I pull up in the whip. They be saying goddamn. When I hop out with my shawty, they be saying goddamn. They never show me love, now they see I got bands. Now they saying goddamn.
Audio. That's better now. Something went wrong and my mic boost I had set up dropped.
Man, it's one hell of a shame. It's one hell of a shame. What this world's come to. What this world's come to. Way things are these days. Things are these days. I really miss them good old boys. You know, from the good old days. Good old days. I know you can remember. I know you can remember.
New breed.
Are you able to order online, Chrissy?
Outlaw Nation. Come on.
I'm missing good old boys from the good old days when we used to give a damn about being a man. But Lord, those times have changed. Y'all wanna bitch and moan.
From the Mountain Squad up here in Canada,
Watch this country fall to
California.
pieces. And man, it's a hell of a shame. One hell of a shame. Granddaddy used to farm this land, sweat running down his brow. He did what it takes just to make us safe. Boy, did he make us proud. I used to help my granddaddy plow the fields, cause he said it'd make me a man. He told me when I shoot, I better shoot to kill. And he taught me how to live off the land. He worked his hands down to the bone, all the way to his dying day. And I remember way back then, and I can still hear him say, I'm missing good old boys from the good old days.
I don't know why you can't hear me. I set the mic up. I just turned the music down more. So, I don't know what's going on your end. I said, can you order through other states? Because if you can, there's some pincers that are 1,000 milligrams from the pot squad that are affordable.
And all these crooks that take our freedoms. And many men and women have died overseas, spilled blood for you and me, so I will never take a knee. You could try to take my guns, but many men will side with me. When that day comes, many men will ride with me. What gives you the right to tell us what to say, and tell us what to believe in, and tell us we can't pray? What gives you the right to take our rights away? Somebody's gonna pay, or some shit better change. We that red, white, and blue, America had its finest. In them small towns and backwoods, that's probably where you'll find us. While that sky's still blue and that sun's still shining, we gon' keep pushing through with all the real ones behind us.
Missing good old boys from the good old days when we used to give a damn about being a man. But Lord, those times have changed. Y'all wanna bitch and moan. No one wants to do a thing. Watch this country fall to pieces. And man, it's a hell of a shame. One hell of a shame.
Yeah. Another day, another chance to celebrate, right? I mean, when all three of your meals were eaten in
Audio.
space, And you got champagne waiting for you on the third one. I mean, what else to do? Woke up and we poppin' champagne. I guess it's time to turn it up. Got paid when I stepped on the stage. Been coming with the flame, we burning up. Pulling up and now they calling my name. Every city we go, they heard of us. So tell me how good.
Oh, this guy isn't a scammer. He's from Canada. I'm part of him. He's a fellow grower, and he runs his own light shop up here in Canada. And he can't sell his product and everything here in Canada because of our stupid fucking laws. And it's only the government that's allowed to sell to the public. However, through friends of friends of friends of friends, he's able to create his product down in the States.
Yeah, but y'all are busy getting faded with some hoes. Y'all are flexing for the gram. I'm getting famous on the low.
And everything else.
To be the greatest on the globe. I treat my hustle like bitches. I can never take it slow. Woke up and we poppin' champagne. I guess it's time to turn it up. Got paid when I stepped on the stage. Been coming with the flame, we burning up. Pulling up and now they calling my name. Every city we go, they heard of us. So tell me how could I complain? Ooh, oh, oh. We got momentum now. Post about the show and I'ma sell it out. Remember when my mama was wishing I'd take a better route? I made a switch and got it poppin'. Now she hella proud. Finally made it, mama. You know that I never let you down. I'm more than grateful, no doubt that it's been a long road. Just separated myself from people with small goals and haters with a glass house.
I can hook you up with him if you do not go through looking through my cannabis groups and such. Hot Squatch is right on there.
I believe passion mixed with the hustle achieves magic. I keep dreaming with my
contact them directly, tell my suggested, recommended.
And I'ma stay devoted on the path I've chosen. Told them I'ma change the world, won't leave a word unspoken. Woke up and we poppin' champagne.
That was the news on Sunday from Hot Squatch. Showed us the QR code and so on and so forth.
Every city we go, they heard of us. So tell me how could I complain? Ooh, oh, oh.
Smoking reefer, and you don't want no part of this shit.
Hot.
Come on, Dewey.
What?
Join the party.
You know what? I don't want a hangover. I can't get no hangover.
What?
It doesn't give you a hangover. I get addicted to it or something? It's not habit forming. I don't know. I don't want to overdose on it. You can't OD on it. It's not gonna make you want to have sex, is it? It makes sex even better.
Their channel will also be in my YouTube channel. Like and following and such. If you can pull that up on your YouTube, you'll be able to connect up with them.
Between my teeth. Can I get a little sweet leaf right between my teeth? Oh, can I get a little sweet leaf right between my teeth? Oh, can I get a little sweet leaf right between my teeth? Can I get a little sweet leaf right between my teeth? Man, I can't lie, see, I get high like 7 days a week. In a world so cold, sometimes it's my only relief. If I could, I'd hang it on my front door like it was a Christmas wreath. Come on, can I get a little sweet leaf right between my teeth? Man, I can't lie, see, I get high like 7 days a week. In a world so cold, sometimes it's my only relief. If I could, I'd hang it on my front door like it was a Christmas wreath. Let's go. I'd like to buy the world a token, teach the world to smoke it perfect harmony. I think there'd be a whole lot less people die until you cry and dodge a fly in the brink. Maybe it's only through bloodshot eyes that the wise can finally see. Sweet leaf just helps me to breathe. Maybe that's just me. So can I kick a little sweet leaf right between my teeth? Man, I can't lie, see, I get high like 7 days a week. In a
just to puff up my cheeks. I like to smoke until I choke and lose the power to speak. Maybe sometimes I'm lazy and my memory's weak, but I still do know that Maputo's the capital of Mozambique. Yeah.
Can I get some sweet leaf?
Man, that shit was lit.
Odd squad. Oh, brother.
Bro, you need to stop using the bathroom on the bus, bro.
Sorry, I have dirty towels, okay?
No,
it's not my fault, man.
No, you're gonna prairie dog it like Mr. Bean.
It dropped yesterday. Today's show and also on my page.
Man, that shit was so dope, bro.
Yeah,
I had a really good time out there. I'm happy to be home. I'm happy to be home. Very happy to be home.
Bro, hey, but we brought you some of this fire-ass tree, dog. We had this shit out there, dude. It was the craziest fucking shit. Bro, it's called Old Brother. Oh, shit. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Shit gets weird when you smoke it.
Oh, yeah,
like,
bro.
for real. Is this your phone?
Peep this.
It is, thank you.
Bro, yeah. It's gonna be lit, bro. Just,
yeah, man. It's the craziest shit. We had to save you, son.
I had to bury it so we didn't get it caught.
I don't see what's suspect. Look at that.
Shit. Just wait. Oh, brother.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh!
Wait till you smoke it.
Brother! Oh, brother is right.
I've been trying to get my head straight. They said, wait, no, we need to come up. My rent's late. We ain't been home like all summer. This there way. We smoke on O's like old brothers. That's my check, man. We go for the gold, they go dumb.
Hey, I've been pushing lyrics, say I got that work. Killing every beat, I was born to murder. Preacher said I'm gifted, told him spread the word. Haters always watching, boy, they let alert. Snap, I got that power, this a power surge. Feeling so clean, but my flow is dirty. Rising back to life like I hit the third day. And I finally hit the top every day my birthday. Rocking it solid, I still be with my day ones. And my craft keep it polished, tell them keep the beats coming. We ain't gonna quit, hell no, we ain't bluffing. Yeah, we keep it lit, the haters talking, it ain't nothing.
Crispity crunch, we got it cracking. I'm in my bag, but it's more than lunch that I'm packing. I'm going gone. If I'm a king or you a pawn, my last play was checkmate. Now I'm bored. One with the game, double-edged blade, cause they gon' cut that check either way. Triple the pay, townhouse raise, 4 for the gang. Please don't go there. Used to be embarrassed about my hair, now I'm like, oh yeah. I'ma show you the pain with this pain. My rank with the strength. We made a way to profit.
You know who the pot squad are, don't you, Steve?
So mad hat gon' turn up the bass. I've been trying to get my head straight. They said, wait, no, we need to come up. My rent's late. We ain't been home like all summer. This airway. We smoke on O's like old brothers. This my check, man. We go for the gold, they go dumber.
I wake up dreaming knowing life could be the death of me. Trying to find a meaning, see if I could reach my destiny. I'm writing for a reason, reaching heights that you might never see. I'm fighting off these demons who just trying to get the best of me. I didn't want to, but I got it, so I did it to 'em. We start shit against the ball, now I stick it to 'em. Only got some lint up in my pocket, no rain is due. I probably got about 1,000,000 problems, but I'm getting through 'em. They can't believe it, the flows be so butter. And I might pick up the flow like soul breath. Blowing O's, you know we roll thunder. And that's that loud pack for those who gon'
Yes, and I'm going to be getting some seeds from my new greenhouse from them also. Not sure if he has them or if Glenn actually has my seeds right now. But I know Pot Squat donated some seeds.
There goes another. The world lost the king, the juice lost the brother. Well, let the people sing. It seemed like cold-blooded. We free like Cobain. We be like, oh brother. We free like gold chains. I've been trying to get my head
Yes, Glenn Wells is the other administrator for Canada Cannabis Connection. Yes. I don't know if the website is up and running. But yes, they have Gmail and website to contact.
Sun's up, time to motivate. I'm glad as hell I didn't wake up late. Now I've got time to do something rewarding.
I know you can connect up to
Take 2 hits, I get dressed and shit.
feed I got
Now I
from them
feel
on
like I'm
YouTube
better
and then
equipped
to
to walk through that
link
door
on
to deal
YouTube.
with the dull and boring.
You'll be able to email them, so on and so forth.
Colombian beans.
But I have them on
I
my
can
friends
hardly
list.
think above my palpitations. Calm and collected as I pull on my jeans. No more frustrations. It
But they
feels
do
like
put the link up
vacation.
in my video last time.
I wake up, I take
On
2
Sunday's
hits in the morning.
show, the
When I
link
gotta
is going
get
up
up,
quite a few
this is
times
how
from
I
the
rise and shine.
admin
And
for the
now I'm
Hot Spot
walking on the
show.
moon, I can't feel the flooring. I wake and bake, and now the world is mine.
Wake up, y'all. Open my eyes, I'm still high from the edible. Feet hit the floor and I'm high like a pedestal. A little groggy, but I feel incredible. No hide in the fact I medicate, so I tell the world. On the coach, still dressed in my PJs. By my lap is my dog and my weed tray. Sportsnet got the scores on replay. Rolling up 3 J's of some sweet haze. Whatever's left's probably going in a bong hit, along with some keeps, so I get a strong hit. Blaze up the cheeks, but I'm on my job shit. I'm lit. Daydreaming about an omelet.
they were on
Wake and bake
Sunday,
days off can be a
Sunday.
fun time. Coach locked, not worried
So
about
on
the one
my
time.
Canopy
Door locked,
group,
window open with the sunshine.
the
Ready
link
for
to
a
YouTube
nap, and
link
it
is on
ain't
that
even
for
lunchtime.
Sunday.
I wake up,
I take 2 hits
And then
in
now
the
take you right
morning.
to the YouTube
When I gotta
page,
get up,
so
this
you
is
can watch
how
it,
I
and then you'll be
rise
able
and
to click
shine.
on the link in the chat and
Now I'm
watch the
walking
chat
on the moon, I
replay,
can't feel the flooring.
or it'll be in the description.
I wake and bake, and now the world is mine. I wake up, I take 2 hits in the morning. When I gotta get up, this is how I rise and shine. And now I'm walking on the moon, I can't feel the flooring. I wake and bake, and now the world is mine.
And also you, G, have a fantastic day. And Christmas. And the other 2 people that are watching that haven't spoken up. And also to the people that will watch it in the future. Remember to stay more lifted than the problems that present themselves today.
I wake up, I take 2 hits in the morning. When I gotta get up, this is how I rise and shine. And now I'm walking on the moon, I can't feel the flooring. I wake and bake, and now the world is mine.
This is a rap beat. Let's rock the house, baby.
These folks do it, gets dirty. It's Fred Theory.
Remember, stay safe, stay safe.